Video 2. Keeping a sleep diary. If you'd like to work on improving your sleep, the very first thing to do is to start keeping a sleep diary. Keeping a sleep diary can help us get an accurate picture of our sleep and become experts, almost scientists, in learning about the various things that might keep us awake. Sometimes sleep troubles are a result of sleep habits. For example, maybe we spot that we're drinking too much caffeine a bit late in the day. Sleep diaries can also help us understand our patterns of pain and how they might relate to our sleep. The diary will help you to pinpoint if you're waking at a similar time, and links to what you've done in the day, what you've eaten and other things to see if there are patterns there. It can also give you useful information for any health professional you may see about your sleep, such as your GP or your pain psychologist. Try to do this for the previous night just after you get up each morning for at least 2 weeks. It would just take you a couple of minutes in the morning. So let's do an example together. In this example, the person has written what time they've got into bed, 11:10, what time they turned out their light, 11:30, how long it took them to fall asleep, the number of times they woke up in the night, and how long that added up to in total, when they woke up for the final time in the morning, when they got out of bed, and then rate their sleep quality from 1 out of 10, which would be a poor sleep, up to 10 out of 10, a great sleep. Then they spent just a minute thinking about some factors that might have affected their sleep. In this case, they noticed that they had a can of Coke with dinner, and maybe it could have been a bit late for them. And then they planned to try out not having a Coke after 5 p.m. this week. It's important to take a few minutes every week when you've got time to look over your sleep diary. How many hours on average have you had each night? And is it perhaps more than you thought when you add it all up? Are there any patterns emerging on days, times, or routines that might work for you? Is there one thing you'd change this week to help you experiment with getting a better night's sleep? Remember, if you change something, it's a good idea to change only 1 or 2 things at once and stick with it for at least 2 weeks. And that way you'll know if that thing is really helping. Your sleep diary is a brilliant tool to help you spot patterns and try out new techniques